stale and became unsustainable. Whose hearts have been broken, and who do not see another way, because I acted in a certain way. The heart is where we connect with the Great Spirit. Some may say, what good is this heart? It only dropped a penny. Only dropped a penny. Only dropped a penny. It only dropped a penny. Only dropped a penny. It only dropped a penny. Only dropped a penny. It only dropped a penny. And maybe I throw it away. Maybe I drink or sniff gasoline to forget. In doing so, you may act like those who broke your heart, doing their work. So the ones who hurt you can say, see aboriginal, see aboriginal. It only dropped a penny. 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 Are no factor, and this makes them powerful. I believe that the Great Spirit caused them to come to you because they had lost their ways. And something about that, we wanted them to learn from you to heal themselves and that heal the sickness in them. It only dropped a penny. 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 It only dropped a penny. It only dropped a penny. The succeeding generations adjusted to the penny is one of the masters of Australia as a true religion of the penny that nature. Aboriginal people are a step in at the center of our spiritual identity as a point of adversity, a catalyst for greatness. I'm found in that kind of there is something particularly exciting about being a hunter and that can I made for a person. That was the spending religion today. I've been told that the times that I made my people proud to be Australian. I'm aboriginal. I am one of them. Every time I win or come out. Like this should be an example of the aboriginal people. They've had nowhere to go. And nowhere to go but down. And more importantly, I'm Australian. And I would like to make all Australians feel proud of Australia. Ours is a truth. And then the past this is a long road we have to go. And it's a long road we have to go. And we have to walk to get there and talk to get there. And listen to me. I'll never listen to you. I'll never walk side by side. Walk side by side. Let's do it. It only dropped it. It just instead I'll never burst up into English crowds. Yes, it floods worse. And for starvation. That Indian understands the nature. We can live for 10,000 years. I'm not the edge. Bear out of the burn in my springs. And never understand that the land everything. Further, education, religion, and comes action now. To it only dropped its opinions. Just a point rain. And like the rain, I'm sure I'll make it full. And burden for destiny. Forever. And never when I do something next to me as no one crowd. As it could, it only dropped its opinions. Feel that when it's stupid everything. It only dropped its opinions. I want this back to us to take home. Okay, be the change that you wish to see in the world. Live as if you were to die tomorrow. Learn as if you were to live forever. An eye for an eye will only make the whole world blind. Happiness is when what you think, what you say, and what you do are in harmony. When I despair, I remember that all through history, the way of truth and love have always won. There have been tyrants and murderers, and for a time they can seem invincible, but in the end, they always fall. Think of it always. Thus, the weak can never forgive. Forgiveness is the tribute of the strong. Whereas
Your Christians are so unlike your Christ. Your Christians are so unlike your Christ. Freedom is not worth having if it does not include the freedom to make mistakes. Nobody can hurt me without my permission. God has no religion. God has no religion. Hate the sin. Love the sinner. Hate the sin. Love the sinner. I will not let anyone walk through my mind with dirty feet. Your beliefs become your thoughts. Your thoughts become your words. Your words become your actions. Your actions become your habits. Your habits become your values. Your values become your destiny. You must not lose faith in humanity. Humanity is like an ocean. If a drops of the ocean are dirty, the ocean does not become dirty. But you, the best way to find yourself is to lose yourself in the service of others. Let the first act of every morning be to make the following resolve. For the day I shall not fear anything. Never give a sword to a man who can't dance. The noble-minded are calm and steady. Little people are forever fussing and fretting. If you are the smartest person in the room, then you are in the wrong room. The noblest sort of man emphasizes the good qualities of others and does not accentuate the bad the inferior does. The superior man understands what is right. The inferior man understands what will sell. Roads were made for journeys, not destinations, the master said. If your conduct is determined solely by considerations of a profit, you will arouse a great resentment. True, a teacher is one who keeping the past alive is also able to understand the present. Worry not that no one knows you seek to be worth knowing. A common man marvels at uncommon things. A wise man marvels at the commonplace. The strength of the nation derives from the integrity of the righteousness. If there is righteousness in the heart, there will be beauty in the character. If there is beauty in the character, there will be harmony in the home. If there is harmony in the home, there will be order in the nations. When there is order in the nations, there will be peace. There will be peace in the world. There are those who knew the truth are not equal to those who love it. By nature, men are nearly alike. By practicing, I get to be wide apart. Behind every smile, there's teeth. When the wind blows, the grass bends. He who knows and knows that he knows a wise man follow him. He who knows not and knows not that he knows not is a fool. Shun him. Fix your mind on truth. Hold firm to virtue. Rely on loving kindness and find your recreation in the arts. Knowledge is merely brilliance and organization of ideas and not wisdom. The truly wise, a person goes beyond knowledge. The master said the gentleman understands what is right, whereas the petty man understands profit. I spit it forever, I'm a prophet. Spit it forever, there's a spit, never ever. A journey with 1,000 miles begins with one step. Be strict with yourself, but at least reproachful of others, and complaint is kept afar. Virtue is never left to stand alone. He who has it will have neighbors. He who flatters a man is his enemy. He who tells him of his faults is his maker. The scholar who cherishes the love of comfort is not fit to be deemed a scholar. People of virtue must speak out. People who speak are not all virtuous. Never tire to study and teach to others. When a person should be spoken with, and you don't speak with them, and you lose them. When a person shouldn't be spoken with, and you speak to them, you waste your breath. The wise do not lose a people, nor do they waste their breath. It is only when mosquitoes land on your balls that you realize there is a way to solve problems without using violence. All people are the same, only habits differ. Not discuss with a man worthy of conversation is to waste a man to discuss with a man not worthy of conversation is to waste words. The wise waste neither men nor words. Asked, is there one word with which to act in accordance throughout a lifetime? The master said, is not reciprocity such a word. Reciprocity such a word. Haven't you heard what you do not want done to yourself? Do not do unto others. I follow my heart without breaking any rules. Humankind differs from the animals only by a little, and most people throw them that away. The demands that good people are upon themselves. Those that bad people make are upon others. A superior man in dealing with the world is not for anything or against anything. He follows righteousness as the standard for a reason. By free methods, we may learn wisdom, first by reflection, which is noblest, second by imitation, which is easiest, and third by experience, which is the bitterest. It does not matter how slowly you go, as long as you do not stop. Everything has a beauty, but no one sees it. Wheresoever you go, go with all your heart. He who knows all the answers has not been asked all the questions. The man who moves a mountain begins by carrying away small stones. Life is really simple, but we insist on making it complicated. If you make a mistake and do not correct it, this is called a mistake. Study the past if you would define the future before you embark on a journey of revenge. Dig 2 graves. The funniest people are the saddest ones. To be wronged is nothing. The funniest people are the saddest ones. Bum bum. To be wronged is nothing unless you continue to remember it. The man who asks a question is a fool for a minute. The man who does not ask a question is a fool for life. Respect yourself, and others will respect you. When you see a good person, think of becoming like her or him. And when you see someone not so good, reflect on your own weak points. Silence is a true friend. 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 True friend. Who never betrays. Attack the evil that is within yourself, rather than attacking the evil that is in others. I have no evil in me whatsoever. I justify everything forever. You cannot open a book without learning something. Well, what the superior man seeks is in himself, and what the small man seeks is in others. I hear and I forget. I see and I remember. I do and I understand. We have 2 lives, and the second begins when we realize we only have one. The hardest of all, the hardest thing of all, is to find a black cat in a dark room, especially if there is no cat. Music produces a kind of pleasure which human nature cannot do without the germ, the gem. I cannot the germ, the gem. I cannot the gem. I cannot be polished without friction, nor a man perfected without germ, the gem. I cannot the germ, the gem. I cannot the child. Give a bowl of rice to a man and you will feed him for a day. Teach him how to grow his own rice, and you will save his life. Away out is through the door. Why is that one? Why is that no one will use this method? Why is it that no one will use this method? It is not the failure of others to appreciate your abilities that should trouble you, but rather your failure to appreciate theirs. The man of wisdom is never of 2 minds. The man of benevolence never worries. The man of courage is never afraid. Only the wisest and stupidest of men never change. 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 Speak what good will they do you if you do not act upon them. There is nothing more dreadful than the habit of doubt. Doubt separates people. It is a poison that disintegrates friendship and breaks up pleasant relations. It is a thorn that irritates and hurts. It is a sword that kills. No one saves us but ourselves. No one can and no one may. We ourselves must walk the path. All that we are is the result of what we have thought. It is founded on our thoughts and made up of our thoughts. If a man can speak or act with an evil thought, suffering follows him as the wheel follows the hoof of the beast that draws the wagon. If a man speak or act with a good thought, happiness follows him like a shadow that never leaves him. Peace comes from within. Do not seek it without. Do not believe in anything simply because you have heard it. Do not believe in anything simply because it is spoken, rumored by many. Do not believe in anything simply because it is found written in your religious books. Do not believe in anything merely on the authority of your teachers and elders. Do not believe in traditions because they have been handed down for many generations, but after observation of analysts, when you find that anything agrees and with reason and is conducted to the good and benefit of one and all, then accept it and live up to it. Three things can not hide for long: the moon, the sun, and the truth. Holding on to anger is like grasping a hot coal with the intent of throwing it at someone else. You are the one who gets burned. Doubt everything. Find your own life. Your purpose in life is to find your purpose and give your whole heart and soul to it. Everything, every morning we are born again. What we do today is what matters most. Let us rise up and be thankful, for if we didn't learn a lot, at least we learned a little. And if we didn't learn a little, at least we didn't get sick. And if we got sick, and at least we didn't die. So let us all be thankful. There's no path to happiness. Happiness is the path. If you truly loved yourself, you could never hurt another, believe nothing, no matter where you read it or who said it, no matter if I have said it, unless it agrees with your own reason, your own common sense. A man is not called wise because he talks and talks again, but if he is peaceful, loving, and fearless, then he is in truth called wise. You will not be punished for your anger. You will be punished by your anger. Conquer the anger, one by not getting angry. Conquer the wicked by goodness. Conquer the stingy by generosity, and the liar by speaking the truth. Greater in battle than the man who would conquer a thousand men is he who will conquer just one himself. Better to conquer yourself and others when you've trained yourself, living in constant self-control. Neither a diva nor a grandpapa nor a Mara. Gravity explains the motions of the planets, but it cannot explain who sets the planets in motion. There's a fundamental difference between religion, which is based on authority, and science, which is based on observation and reason. Science will win because it works. Ignorance is hardly unusual. As the longer I live, the more I come to realize that it is the natural state of the human mind. There are many who will strive to defend its sanctity, and then expect you to be impressed with their efforts. The most beautiful system of the sun, planets and complements, complement shooting stars. I wish the best from but only proceed from the council of and dominion of an intelligent, powerful being. This being governs all things, and as the soul of the world, as Lord over all. And on account of his dominion, he is wont to be called Lord God, or universal ruler, or is heavily after. How came the body's hand was not being contrived with so much art and so much else? But there is survival, was the eyes contrived by skill, optics, and the ear that not hears the sounds. These things being directly dispatched as it not hear it, not hear now. That there is a being real, living intelligent, God about it, men, God about the violence, opposites, finds nothing else but state, in nature, blind metaphysical necessity. It's certainly the same always and elsewhere, everywhere, to produce a variety of things. All that diversity of natural things finds suited to different times and places could arise from nothing. The ideas of being necessarily existing. Be free from philosophies, profits, holy lives, and deep into your feelings. Explore the mystery of your body, mind, and soul. The final truth. Finally, I would like to share my meditation as Christian, Jewish, and Muslim friends. I'm sincerely happy that the religion has given me has contributed to its peace and time. Does Western medical science and our longest immense of here is about being perhaps at least better to be insane. Perhaps it's better to be insane and happy, sane and unhappy. But it is the best of it all, the best sane and happy. Alright, this can achieve that goal. The greatest challenge of the future of a need of ordinary well decide whether we has an actual future. Science and true percentage and not renowned of nature, but it is the that is preventing us from imagination. Make science. The North Cross has set names to Jerusalem Cross, Crusaded Cross, and by Holy Cross. It's the symbol of the four Gospels, or the four directions in which the word of Christ read from Jerusalem. The symbol is over 5 crosses, branches of equal length, symmetrical, 1 and 4 points placed in each of the quadrants of the first one. Its name does not come from anywhere. This variant of the British cross was notably used as an emblem in coat of arms of the Queen of Jerusalem and the 13th century. While symbol of the Jerusalem cross, as such, seems to come in the 11th century. Its association with Holy Land only dates back to Crusades. The idea of using this cross as a coat of arms of the newly created state is traditionally attributed to God, a boy, the name of Leon, of Oman, the first ruler of Jerusalem. However, not all kings used it. The arms of Leon, for example, who ruled about 12 Saturn, 12 consist only of simple silver British cross on a gold background. Other rulers later made the cross. You're talking about your other person. Knock and he'll open the door, vanish, he'll make you shine like the sun. Fall and he'll raise you to the heavens, come nothing, and he'll turn you into everything. Replace it again. Islamic religion, they said, suffering is a gift, and it is hidden mercy. Muhammad has always been standing by sin, right? Islamic religion, higher than Christianity, he does not consider God as a human being, right? By sin. Islamic religion, and there makes himself equal to God. Here, top. Muslims worship nothing except God. And Muhammad is his messenger, Islamic religion primer. There is no any mystery and the secret in it. Be peaceful, be courteous, obey the law, respect everyone, but don't know. But if someone puts his hand on you, send him to the cemetery. Monopoly, Islamic religion, empathy. I challenge anyone to understand Islam, its spirit, of daring, and not to love it. It is a beautiful religion of brotherhood and devotion. How about Islamic religion commotion? How dreadful are the curses which Mohammedanism, Islamic hypnotism lays on its votaries, besides the fanatical spectacle of Islamic syllables, religion plural, frenzy, fanatical frenzy, which is as dangerous in a man as hydrophobia, claustrophobia, Islamic religion, and a dog. There is the fearful, the fatalistic aspect of Islamic religion, holistic apathy. The effects are apparent on many kinds. Just rather the power of the Islamic religion hypnotism deprives his life of its grace and refinement. Man is that he may have joy, for he that diligently seeketh shall find, in the mysteries of God shall be unfolded unto them by the power of the Holy Ghost. Well, these times, as in times of old, as in times to come. Wherefore, the course of the Lord is one to turn around. The Book of Mormon is the most correct of any book on this earth, and the keystone of our religion. And a man would get near to God by abiding by its precepts. When any the book, the Lord had to strengthen them, that they could bear their burdens with ease, and they did submit cheerfully and with patience to all who will the Lord be an example. And behold, he shall be born a man in Jerusalem, which is the land of our forefathers. He being a virgin, a precious and chosen vessel, a precious and chosen vessel, who shall be overshadowed and conceived by the power of the Holy Ghost and bring forth the Son, even the Son of God. And he shall go forth suffering pains and afflictions and temptations of every kind. And this the word might be fulfilled, which saith, he will take upon him the pains and the sickness of his people, and he will take upon him the pains. The God of the Old Testament is arguably the most unpleasant of character in all of fiction, jealous and proud of it, a petty, unjust, unforgiving control freak, a vindictive, bloodthirsty ethnic cleanser, a misogynistic, homophobic, racist, infanticidal, genocidal, filicidal, spista, spitting all of this for all eternity. Malevolent, bully, spin, holy. Where is the graveyard of dead gods? What lingering mourner waters their mounds? There was a time when Jupiter was the king of the gods, and any man who doubted his was a barbarian and ignoramus. But where in all the world is there a man who worships Jupiter today, and who in 1 year, and it is more than 500 years ago, 50,000 youths and maidens were slain and sacrificed to him today? If he is remembered at all, it is only by some vagrant, savage in the depths of a Mexican forest. Like many other gods, had no father. No father. His mother was a virtuous widow. He was born of an apparently innocent filtration that she carried out with the sun. And when he frowned, his father, the sun, stood still. When he roared with rage, earthquakes engulfed whole cities. When he thirsted, he was watered with 10,000 gallons of human blood. But today is as magnificently forgotten as Alan G. Thurman wants to appear of Allah, Buddha, and Watton. He is now the peer of Richmond P. Hobson. It's been never ending forever and ever. I said there's a spitting again and again. Yeah, woo.
Relentless, I am obsessed with. I want to be into contact with the other person. Our thoughts and actions should express their mind of compassion. Even if that person says and does things that are not easy to accept, practice in this way until we see clearly that our love is not contingent upon the other person being lovable. Well, miracle is not to walk down water, miracle is to walk down the great earth in the present moment to appreciate the peace and beauty that are available now. Our notions of happiness entrap us and forget that they are just ideas. Our idea of happiness can prevent us from actually being a human being. We fail to seek opportunity for joy that is right in front of us. We are caught in a belief that happiness should take a particular form. May our heart's garden of awakening bloom with hundreds of flowers. May our heart's garden of awakening bloom with hundreds of flowers. If love is in our hearts, every thought, word, and deed can bring about a miracle, spiritual miracle. Maybe we cannot see sunflowers in France. We might say the sunflowers do not exist. The local farmers have already planted thousands of seeds, and when they look at the bare hills, they may be able to see clears. See what sunflowers already. Sunflowers are there. They lack only the conditions of heat, sun, heat, rain, and sunlight. Just because we cannot see them does not mean that they do not exist. Just because we can't see God doesn't mean it does not exist. But if we have the energy of compassion and loving kindness in us, people around us will be influenced by our own way of being living. Rapamine means religion, Vietnamese religion. I said, spit and again till off the nurse that spit me and made me Vietnamese. 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 Nurse that spit. Nurse that spit. Nurse that spit. Full pollution till off top of my head.